I'm with a 2011 Ford Escape. I'll be replacing the alternator. It's hard to see it from here. You gotta get to it from underneath the vehicle, but the first thing I'm gonna do is remove this negative cable and the passenger front wheel. I have to lift the support of the vehicle and take that wheel off. Okay, the next thing you want to do is remove the splash shield here. These are 10 millimeter. Take a 10 millimeter socket for these bolts here, and there's one underneath here. Okay, I got the splash shield removed. There's 3 bolts. They go underneath, and then there's the 3 on the side. They go to the side of the vehicle. Then here's the tensioner. Takes a 1/2 inch drive to breaker bar to loosen the tension off the serpentine belt. Okay, I got my breaker bar on the tensioner. You just push it forward toward the front of the vehicle. It gives me enough slack to take off the belt. Okay, after taking the shield off, it exposes your AC compressor. There's 3 bolts. You have to take these 2 off. And then there's that one there at the top. You take a 13 millimeter socket. Take those out, and you want to see if this pail will support it. So move it out the way so you can get to the alternator, which is right on top of it there. Okay, I've gotten the one up top loose. Trying to see if I get well, anyway, it's loose. When you put it in there, you have to put it in the hole on the alternator and get that in position. Now the bottom bolt here, I took the nut off of this one. That nut over there is loosened. So take the nuts off. And you're supposed to take these studs off too with the E socket. Take those 2 studs off, and then the alternator comes down. But I have to take off the I've gotten the positive cable for the alternator loose. Just have to get it lowered down so I can get to the voltage regulator wire. And take that one off, and I can get the alternator out. Okay, here's the old one compared to the new one alternator. This one you just have to, once the AC compressor's off and you get the voltage regulator connector, you have to push it on this side, kind of wiggle it off. It's a little tricky, but I managed to get it, and then move the AC unit around. You can get this out, and it'll be the reverse to put the new one in. And then you put the 2 studs. There's 2 of these with this side out. Actually, it comes in this way. You just screw these in using a E socket. I use the E8 socket with a star bit in order to put put those studs in and out. Okay, here's the new alternator connected. There's a shot of the, that's the main cable. There's the voltage regulator connected. Studs and the nut. And there's a bolt that goes on top. The third bolt. Now I'm going to connect, mount the this compressor, AC compressor. 3 volts. 1, 2, and that one over there, 3. To hold that on. Okay, here's the alternator. Here's the AC compressor installed. I took off this wire connector here, right here, so remember to connect that when you put this back together. Next I'm going to put the serpentine belt on and install the splash shield. Here's the serpentine belt installed. The alternator, tensioner, crankshaft pulley, and the AC compressor. I'm going to install the splash shield. Okay, with the splash shield on, next I'm going to install the wheel and the negative battery cable and start the vehicle. That's how I replaced the alternator in a 2011 Ford Escape.